Hello, Chase Wilson here, Senior Consultant at Sterling. Covering the subject of sales, first topic was agreement. I'm going to tell you how to build that. The way you build agreement is actually going to be with questioning. You got to question them. You got to ask them questions that get them thinking. Then you know what their reality is. That's what you're building on agreements. You're building their reality. What do they think? Ask them questions. Let's say that you're a doctor and you say, well, what do you think about this? What have you heard about this? You want to get a little bit of their opinion. I'm not saying that their opinion's valid. I'm not saying you have to believe it. I'm not even saying that's always where they stand. But by asking them that, you're finding out what they do agree upon. You're finding out where they do stand, and you can build from there. That's what you need to work on. So you ask questions. I actually have usually a list of 7 or 8 questions I want to know about that person. If I find that I have this person coming in, even immediately, I might think, oh, there's 5 other things I want to ask this guy. I ask those questions. By doing that, I'm then building agreement. And then the next thing I do on building agreement is I say, well, is this what you think? And then I find, so first is questions. You got to make sure at the beginning you're building up your interest and you know where the guy stands, right? That's going to be A. B is you want to find small points to agree upon. So you want to find, okay, so you do care about your animal. Well, you do care about growing your SEO. You do care about your teeth. You want to find something that you can agree upon. That builds reality. That's going to, no, I agree with that. But you want to find a couple things that you can build on. And if you start going off, if you start going in another direction, you go right back to, well, but we do agree that you do want to have a healthy smile, or we do agree that you're wasting time on your finances and it would be better for someone else to handle, right? We do agree, and you keep building up on that. So the questions are going to tell you where the guy stands, and then you find small points to agree upon, and you're building these blocks of agreement to then you can get the guy who's actually now, there's enough blocks there that he's basically on your side and he wants to work with you. But those are the steps, and where I see people don't ask enough questions, they talk. Right? They don't ask enough questions, they just tell them what they think they want to hear. Well, right there, how are you going to build agreement? You don't know the guy's reality, and then they go for some big assumption. Right? Well, of course you want all your teeth. Maybe he doesn't want all his teeth. Maybe he thinks his mom had dentures, his dad has dentures, he's going to have dentures. So you want to find what he does agree upon, and you want to build on that. So here's what I'd like to know. Here's some questions for you. I want to know what products you sell. Let me know in the comments below. I want to know what objections you run into, okay? And I want to know what tools have you used that have been successful for you. And I'll see you in the next video.